Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Check it out. Got a new old piece of equipment for you. New to you guys, not so much to me. Been around for a few years. Let's take a look at it. What we got is a 1948 Farmall H. And it's a pretty complete H. See, it's got the fenders on it. Got the belt pulley. I've used this before. I want to say 23 horsepower off the belt pulley. We put it on a dyno. Engine's been rebuilt in this. It has an M&H kit. And back when Dad was around, we used to pull this tractor. So I had a little fun with it. Got the belly pump on it down there. You can see something funny going on up here. I plumbed it up to run the old log splitter. So we'll talk about that a little later here. So take you around the other side here. Pretty straight little tractor yet. Even got a battery box. We put that on there. So got a set of wheel weights on it. And yeah, we put I did this the other day. I put some hydraulics back on it. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run this splitter. This splitter and I have some history together, so you guys stick around. I'll tell you the story on this when we get done. But we'll go over here. This is what we're working on today. Oak, black oak, red oak, whatever you want to call it. I believe there's a little bit of maple in there. But yeah, got us a nice little stack here. These are all the slabs off the sawmill. You guys new here, I got a Frontier OS 31 sawmill. Sits right over there. And this is all the slabs from it. So we run that sawmill quite a bit, build stuffs. And yeah, this is what we're doing today, firewood. So let's get started. Alright guys, well, hydraulic oil got hot, she quit splitting. Pretty typical. Tractor runs for a while and that hydraulic fluid circulates through here, gets warm, and then it won't split knots. So not a big deal. I was ready for a break anyways. But yeah, let's tell you about the splitter here. This splitter my dad built. Unfortunately my dad's long gone, but he built it and it's been here on the property ever since. Used to sit way in the back of the property there in the barn, and I decided I wanted to revive it. So got her out the other day. I put a couple of new fittings. You've seen the new fittings on the tractor. Put some new fittings on the splitter. You know, just like the old days. As a kid, probably pre-teen, I would say, I used to stand out here and it was my job to run this lever. And Dad would load the rounds on, and I'd shove the lever and split it, and he'd flip it and I'd rack it back, and it was my job. I was only, I was only this big, it's just I can't remember, I'm probably 10 years old or so. I could sit on this tire right here and run it. And yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd sit out here and run this lever for Dad. He always let me join in. Whatever he was doing, he always let me join in. It was a good memory. So now I've got it back up and running. I don't have any. I have a daughter, but she's grown up and moved off, and I probably can't get her to run the lever, so that's okay, I guess. But yeah, I think Dad probably built this back in the late 70s, early 80s, I think it was built. And they used to burn wood here at the house and whatnot. And that went away for quite a few years, and I recently refurbished some equipment there in the house and got it so I could burn some wood again. And I thought it'd be nice to get this running, so I got it out, got it running. Same way Dad and I used to do it. Log splitter and an H. Now the H isn't the original H we used to split with, but Dad sold that one, but then he bought another one, and that H here we used to pull with, do a little antique tractor pulling with it. Like I say, it's got an M&H kit in it. I think it runs 23 on the belt pulley, and runs 26 on the PTO. So good little tractor, strong running little tractor, and yeah, that's the story on the log splitter. I was the handle runner until I got big enough to where I could lift the rounds. Well, then you know what happened then. Dad was the lever runner, and I was putting the rounds up. So I remember them days. We split a lot of wood on this splitter, and I'm really happy to have it back running. So you guys probably see some more of it. But as for today, she tired out, so I'm tired out. I ain't split wood. I'm 57 years old now. I ain't split wood since I was probably 13, 12. So I gotta get back into shape myself. So just a lot of good memories here. I'm really happy with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna grab the camera here and I'll show you what we got done today. Oh. Alright, well, here's what we ended up with. Oops, falling over logs. Little trailer here. I don't know, I'm gonna guess probably half a face cord, maybe a face cord there, but I'd be stretching it. But half, 3/4 of a face cord there. So yeah, we did it good. I'll spin you around here, and we took a good chunk out of our pile. So there you go. We did pretty good for our first time out. So I got a few pieces laying there on the ground. That piece there, that big one there, that big knot in it, and that knot hit that wedge, and that was all she wanted. So I knew she's getting warm, so we shut her down. We'll take it down, put it back in the barn, and maybe get it back out tomorrow and split some more wood. But I think it's about lunchtime. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go get some lunch, I guess. Yeah. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for this week, I guess. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the little story that went along with it. A lot of good memories. So we'll probably see this again in the future. Yeah, love that lever. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next week. How about that? You guys take care.